Thanks for being with us here on TCM. I'm Alicia Malone, and I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. We're going to take you into your evening now with a film starring the incomparable Barbara Stanwyck. It's a thriller that packs a punch, clocking in at a little over an hour, but that's plenty of time for Stanwyck to use her wits to try to get her family out of a potentially deadly situation. From MGM in 1953, it's called Jeopardy. Stanwyck plays a woman on a coastal vacation with her husband, played by Barry Sullivan, and her son, played by Lee Aker. When there's a terrible accident, she goes off to get help and runs into a criminal on the lam, played by Ralph Meeker. But the clock is ticking as she's racing against the incoming ocean tide. The film was directed by John Sturges, who is known for his suspenseful dramas and westerns that were full of action, and he said working with Stanwyck was a joy. He told her one day how he admired the contained power in the way she moved, and she explained that back in her chorus girl days, she went to the zoo and watched the tigers there, taking note of the grace, confidence, and power in their movements. Stanwyck wanted to emulate that in how she carried herself, and it greatly impacted her acting and her ability to play strong characters like this one. Co-star Barry Sullivan was also a big Stanwyck fan. This was one of 3 films they made together and Sullivan's favourite of the bunch. The thing he loved most about her is that she was fun. He said sometimes making movies can be like drudgery, but Stanwyck was always quick to laugh and the sets were calm and loose as a result. Sullivan said making a movie with her was the glorious adventure you always dreamed about, and your acting comes up a couple of octaves. So let's take it up a few notches, shall we? From 1953, it's Jeopardy! Jeopardy director John Sturges had an interesting start to his career. Originally from the Midwest, he went to a junior college in California before getting involved in films. He started in the blueprint and editing department at RKO, and not long after became a production assistant to famed producer David O. Selznick. When World War II hit, Sturges served in the Army Air Corps and made over 40 documentaries. That served him well when he started directing for the B-movie units for Columbia and MGM, where he learned how to do a lot with very little. That skill was quite evident in our movie, Jeopardy! Sturges loved working with Barbara Stanwyck, but that wasn't unusual. Directors Frank Capra, Billy Wilder, and William Wellman all cited her as one of their all-time favourite actresses. Well, that's it for me this afternoon, but I hope you'll join me later on tonight for TCM Imports. In the meantime, Ben Mankiewicz will be here to introduce a triple feature of films based on the comic strip Blondie.
Next on TCM, Life with Blondie, then Blondie's Lucky Day, and later, Blondie in the Dough. TCM takes the cake tonight.